I'll make adjustments if I need to. Today's card, we are using the Misty Moonlight cardstock, and we're making a horizontal card. We have a piece of basic white for the inside, cherry cobbler for the outside, and a small basic white that we'll be stamping our dog on. So let's get started doing some stamping. Okay, going to be using, oh, there it comes. Okay. Going to be using Smoky Slate, and we will be stamping the dog in Smoky Slate on this smaller piece of basic white. I'm going to stamp him all the way over to the edge. And I got a little boo-boo on there, so good thing that paper has two sides. So you can just flip it over and try again. Okay. Then I'm going to use my blender pen to just draw some of this gray. I'm going to turn the light on. To draw some of this gray into the dog. It's very light, but that's okay. We don't want a really dark dog. Okay. Going to stamp a dog again on what will be the inside of our card. Just because the dog is cute. I keep sticking my fingers in the ink, however. So we're just going to put him down in the corner. And we're not going to color this one gray. But I am going to set them side by side, so maybe you can see a little bit of difference. This one I pulled more of the gray into the body, and that one is bright white. Okay. That's all we're doing to the inside is stamping that one little dog. But we are going to extend our line on what's going on the front. I chose the shorter version because I thought it would be long enough. And it's not completely long, all the way to the edge, but close. And then we're going to just stamp a little more. And then we're going to clean it off. Clean up that little bit right there, but that leaves that a little wet. Take my dry cloth and clean that up. Okay, The next thing I want to do is stamp my sentiment. And we're going to stamp it in Misty Moonlight. And we're stamping a sentiment from the Around It All stamp set, and it says, "You make me smile." We're just going to stamp that right there. Okay. And I lied about what we're going to stamp on the inside of this card, because I see my little smiley face that I got out. This is also from the Around It All stamp set, and we're just gonna put a few little smiley faces on here. Okay, there's our smiley faces and our puppy. And I'm going to bring it all back over because we are now going to put our card together. Close up my, oops. I tried to close that before I shoved my hand right into that ink pad, but I didn't get it done. So, clean myself up and then try again. Just a little bit of ink. Okay. Now we get out the glue. We're going to glue the inside of the card to the inside. We're going to start on the outside. We're going to put our cherry cobbler layer first. And then I will be adding some dimensionals to the back to pop up our dog. And here's our fairly simple card that we made today. And I am moving this from the center. I don't want it centered. I like it better over in that corner. So here's our card. You make me smile. And there's some smiley faces and another dog. I hope you enjoyed this.